Hello. Let me silence my phone because on the desk I don't want it to make a whole lot of noise. But hello. I don't know if putting these here looks nicer or putting them up here. That's what we're gonna do. Let me get my chat all set up while we wait for people to come in. I am so cold. It's cold out and it's foggy. Like all of a sudden, it was really, really sunny. Or actually, first it was really cloudy and kind of dingy. Then it was really sunny for like a little bit. Now it looks like we're in a scary movie. There's so much fog. I'll probably take a picture of it because it's quite spooky. So, this is the last Emmy's Hair Care live show of the month, which is really exciting. I had just an absolute blast doing these live shows and being able to talk to y'all about all things hair care, try to share a little bit of my experience and some tips. Therapy Simplicity, hello! How are you? Thank you for being here. I was just saying that I've been loving doing these lives. I don't have a topic of discussion set for today. Yeah, so I just thought we could just talk. If you have any questions, please let me know. Um, yeah, I just had so much fun. I was a little, no, I don't want to say unsure of this idea, but in my head I was like, oh, this is great. And then executing it, I was like, oh, I wonder if that's even entertaining, if that's even helpful, if people will enjoy it. And I'm really, really excited. I think I will plan a lot more of these. There probably will not be any in December just because a lot happens in December. I don't even know how I would attempt to plan it throughout between like work and family and things in life. I'm not sure how that would go. Um but I'm really excited. I have some further ideas of bringing on guests to talk about hair. People who are experts in certain fields, I think would be very fun and interesting. I tried to write down some topics. Oh, okay, so we had that wash day discussion, right? So I washed my hair, and since having my locks, like since the beginning, I have been debating retwisting just because it's a lot. 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 And I also was very worried that I was like doing it wrong or I would mess up my hair in some way. Um, but lately, yeah, as the year ends, it gets so busy. I would love to plan more, but I have no idea how I would plan it through December. If it works out where I'm like, ooh, this day would be perfect, I'll post on my Instagram, the Emmy's Hair Care Instagram. But a set in stone schedule, we're not doing it. Just we're not. But so I worried about retwisting wrong or hurting my hair because, I've never had locks. I know people who have locks, but I was never like in charge of the retwisting or in charge of their hair care. Um, but every time I did, I just felt like I didn't want to, and it wasn't like the look that I'm going for in my mind. So I decided that I'm not going to retwist. And I got this curl right here that's hanging out, and there's its sister right here. Um, so maybe in the next like couple months I'll retwist, but I just don't see that happening right now. Um, I also, because like you can tell, my hair is very frizzy. In person, it's a lot more frizzy. The camera's being real nice. Um, but for a while, I would like when we were going out and about, I would put a scarf on because I'd be like, oh, it's really frizzy. And I don't like that I did that. I really like embracing my natural hair and all forms of my natural hair, and it's important to me that like this is the state that my hair is in naturally. It is doing what it wants to do naturally. So I'm not gonna cover it up just so that the people at the store think it's nice or I don't know. I'm not in this for anyone's opinion. So so if I like it, then I like it, and that's how I need to present myself out in the world. So retwisting is kind of wrapped along in that for me personally. Um, but yeah, but also a really cool, exciting thing that makes retwisting even easier is because of all the frizz, my locks love sticking to each other and getting real friendly and marrying each other. So retwisting or not wanting to retwist was feeling kind of like an impossibility because my hair, um, the locks were joining with each other, and I definitely want the sections, um, but I just didn't want to do the retwisting. But this time, I only had to separate like one, and it was down at the bottom. It was because of how I've been wearing my hair up. And then I do have a pair that where is it? I can never find it. Is it this one? No? Where is it? Am I looking at the right side of my head? I think so. Oh yeah, here we go. Ooh, it's real little. I have one double-headed one. Ta-da! Just because I felt like they were really, really little, up at the roots, and I didn't want. I don't know. I panicked and joined them together. So I have one double-headed one. I don't want other double-headed ones. So that's why I'll separate, but I won't retwist. But this time I really didn't have to, and I like it. How long does it take to retwist it? It varied. So when I had my starter locks, I started with the coils. Um, that would take like over an hour because I'd have to like detangle them from each other. Um, but up until like today, separating my locks just to make sure they're not sticking together was like 20 minutes, maybe 20, 30. It really wasn't it really wasn't that bad, and I was going slow because it's so cold here. I was really trying to make sure that I had enough oil on my scalp, so I was really taking my time, but I didn't have to like separate as much as like I normally have to. um but before, it was taking a long time, and I was so nervous about washing my hair and unraveling or doing something wrong, which I learned now I didn't have to worry about that. But so washing would take a really long time because I would just move so slow because I was so worried. Yeah, not bad at all. Like compared to having my fro and how long it took to detangle, I'll take this in a heartbeat. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna rock my hair, and then I don't know, months from now, if I feel the need to do a retwist, I'll do a retwist. But I really like all the frizz. Not gonna lie, it also kind of makes me feel like I still have like my fro with me. I can see it in like my peripheral sometimes. What else did I write here? Um, oh, in the next set of live shows, since you're here, 30 Simplicity, is there any topic of discussion you would really like to see talked about, or anything that I did not cover that you would like to see? Please let me know. I'm trying to accumulate a lot of ideas in this journal that says feminist. Hey. Um, trying to write down a lot of ideas. Where are my ideas? Oh, did I rip it? I ripped it out and taped it in my planner. I don't have it in here, but I have some things in here. Brandy, hello. Brandy, I was just saying, if since this is the last live show of November, I'm not gonna plan any in December just because December is crazy hectic. For the next set of live shows that I do, is there any topic that you would like to see covered in those live shows? I'm really open to learn about scalp health. Okay, great. Let me write that down. Boom, got it. I'm also thinking, since I do want to make this a regular thing, I will probably make a YouTube channel for Emmy's hair care. And when I do, I'll of course link it on Instagram, and I'll also link it here on my main channel. But I figured just to keep all the Emmy's hair care stuff so it's easier to search or easier to look back through whatever videos, thinking about that. Yeah. Oh, take your time. You also don't have to tell me like now. Like if you think of something later, feel free to message me at any time. I really want to make these live shows like fun discussions to talk about hair and have a communication. I really also want to bring on some guest people that are experts in specific fields regarding hair and scalp. Um, I want to talk to like some local people. I got some ideas. So because I have ideas, I also want to make sure that I'm, you know, answering questions or bringing you information you actually care about and are actually interested in. So I figured asking what y'all might be into is the best way to do that. Ouchie. um Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah. I wrote down hair stories with a question mark. I don't know if I have any hair stories to tell you, and I don't know why I wrote that down. Oh my god, I'm getting a phone call right now from the number 111111111. The robots. They're attacking. Also, how your diet impacts our health and scalp. Ooh, that's a good one. You know what's absolutely wild? So I'm usually pretty good about drinking a good amount of water every day. My parents were really big on that growing up, so it's easy for me to implement that now as an adult. But since having locks, if I have not drank enough water in the day, I will feel it on my head and like down my locks, and then I have to rush and get some water. But it's like I don't need like an alarm or like an app on my phone to remind me anymore, because now it's like my locks are like, hey, idiot, we need water. But that's a great one. And hair health. My grandmother is really big on that as well. She'll eat specific things for her hair and nails, or um, I don't know. She's just really big about using making sure the food you're eating is nourishing your body on all aspects. She frequently tells me that a lot. So that'll be an easy one. Maybe I can record something from her because she's all about um, health and foods and stuff like that. And I don't know why the camera's not focusing, but we're just gonna vibe with it. I don't know what's going on. I need to do better at water. My body is full of coffee. Oh, I feel that. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Okay. Feel that. I've been getting into a lot of teas lately, and I found a huckleberry tea that's local. It's so good. It's so good. And it's kind of slightly sweet, so I don't really have to put any honey in it. I love it. um, yeah, gosh, I'm trying to think. Oh, I have one funny hair story. So one time, my mom, when I was a kid, she would go on these like, were they Bible study retreats? Maybe. Or maybe it was her birthday. I don't know. She'd have like a girls' weekend. So we'd be with my dad. And one time my dad, I don't think he washed my hair. He was just like, here's a comb your hair out. So I did, and my fro was just ginormous. And he put like, what did he put on it? Or I put Sport and Wave on it and then combed it out. I did something wild with my hair, but we have this photo. I'll have to try to find it. But I have this photo of me proudly holding my white tooth comb because I picked my hair out, and it was just like huge. It was amazing. My dad was always trying to bribe me to shave my hair because he really wanted to put in like a fade and like designs and stuff. And he was like, shave it now when you're young. So when you're older, it'll grow back and you won't have to worry about it. And I was like, no, thank you. I have a coffee addiction. I like tea too. Peach, matcha, chai. Peach tea. I love peach black tea. I also love oolong tea. Stop it. Amazing. I would say I too have a coffee addiction because I do drink it every morning. Um, but I can only really, well, for the most part, I drink my coffee black, and that's because my husband is a coffee master. So I went to so many coffee tastings that now it's like a random treat to have one with a lot of sugar or like cream in it. Like the Starbucks like sugar cookie drink, if you get that hot with oat milk, it's very good. But I have that like once in a while. But tea's good to drink. As we talked earlier, I can't remember on which one. It might have been on a couple. I talked about tea rinses. Tea rinses are really, really good for your hair, especially if you're experiencing a lot of shedding, like the point where you're like, this is too much. Tea rinses can help with that. But they are something that you do not want to do every single time you wash your hair. Try like once every 2 weeks. To get your hair like kind of used to it, and then you can try for once a week, but it's so potent and so strong you don't want to overload your hair with all the like nutrients that are in the tea or the vitamins that are in the tea, and the component that's making your hair thicker or removing less shedding. So do it, but don't do it too much because we don't want to be overloading your hair. Same with the oil. You can overload your hair with oil, which is why I say using your fingertips to get it all in gives you a real good up close and personal feel for how much your scalp can take and how much your scalp actually needs, and then how much the rest of your hair needs. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited. Right now, because I'm still working on it, I don't have a date set for when the other product is going to come out, so I'm just going to tell you that another product is going to come out. And I'm really, really excited to share it with y'all. I'm excited to have more products out. It'll be really, really fun. This pandemic has made me a barista. Listen. Yes. Oh, I was so fancy. Not during the pandemic, but before the pandemic. We got like a milk frother. I was baristaing it up. I was a barista for a little bit, but I was really, really bad at it. So I left that to Colton. Deidre, hello, how are you? Deidre, I was just saying, I have a new product coming out. Don't have a date set yet because there's still some things that I gotta work out for that. But I'm just so excited I can't not talk about it. So if you like this one, you'll probably like the next one. That's just all I'm gonna say. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm very, very excited. I love reading y'all's reviews or getting messages from people about using the oil. My favorite comment has been someone that ordered my oil. They used it and loved it, and then they recommended one of their friends to use it. So they were like, oh, hey, try this out. And they were like, I didn't get the bottle back. they love it. So I'm going to need to order another one. I love that. I should have took pics or a video, but I used the oil as a hot oil treatment. Yay! Oh my gosh, yay, that makes me so happy. I'm so glad. I love it as a hot oil treatment. It's amazing. I haven't done one in so long. I really, really need to. Just been like slightly unsure about when to use it for my locks, but I need to. Bree, hello! Thank you for coming. This is the last live of the series that I did. I will plan more, which I'm really excited about. So if anyone joining right now, if y'all have ideas of what you would like to see in the future live shows, please let me know. I got a journal. Almost hit myself in the face. And I got the ideas. So, if you got any not popping. Well, whenever you want to send me pictures of your hair, send them to me so I can post them if you're comfortable with that. I sometimes I feel weird if I get in a vein of just posting my face, which makes sense. Like I own the company. It's a small business. So of course I'm going to be posting a lot of me, but I just feel a little weird about that. Like I want to get other people's hair in here. I'm gonna write down. Okay, I'm gonna write demonstrations or tutorials down just in case I think of anything to do. But yeah. And the I'm just really excited about the new product. I just keep thinking about it and working on it, and I'm really really excited. It's gonna be really really fun. I'm especially excited too for the new year. I just have a lot planned, and I'm definitely the type of personality where I would love to do all of it right now. Just have it out right now. But then, some things that's not practical or not how I can do them. So I have to wait and have patience, which is fine. I can be patient, but I'm really excited. I want to be like, look, I have all this. But I mean, this is pretty freaking exciting. It's wild, y'all. Brandy's new video, Books with Brandy. She had an unboxing video. I forgot the title. Brandy, I'm so sorry. Let me look at it. And she did an unboxing for my product, and I was crying this morning. This was so sweet, and it's so wild, like seeing people holding it or using it. I still haven't gotten used to that, um, which is cool and wild. Brandy, what was the name of your video? With Brandy. What is it called? Oh, book mail, hair care, reading planner, and giveaway winner. Ooh, announced. Giveaway winner announced. So check out her video. Oh, I love oolong tea. It's so good. It's so good. I have a peach oolong tea. Oh, it's amazing. I think that might be my favorite tea, honestly. Patience is whack, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Running a business. So much patience. So much patience. But we're doing what we gotta do. Um, yeah, so I think the next set of live shows will be in January, most likely. And I will probably start a separate channel so that all of these videos are there. And I'm gonna try to just put these videos over there as well, just so they're easier to look through, to find information and look back on or whatever. There are a couple of things that I want to add to the Instagram. This just turned into a brainstorming live. That's what this is. I remember a lot of y'all were saying to have the hair porosity graphic. I'm working on that right now. I feel like sometimes my wording gets a little too chunky, so I gotta scale down. Hair porosity. We'll do a scalp health one. I think that's very important. And oil. Super. It came out last year on my birthday. Woo-hoo. Wait, what came out? My product did? Did it really? I did not know this. Maybe I did know this. I'm sorry. I don't remember. Yeah, but I want to, liven up the Instagram. So if you want to send in your review or photos of your hair or anything, you holding the bottle, whatever, I will post on my Instagram. Um, and I have some reviews up there already that you can go look at, which are really great and make me really happy. I'm going to work on more like infographics. That's a word, right? The infographics. So that there's some more information from these live shows, just a little bit condensed down. And then shortly, the announcement for the second product will be up, and that'll be super, super exciting. But protect your hair, y'all, through this cold, because this sucks. It looks like a scary movie right now outside, and it's super dark, and it's only 4:26. And we have errands to run, but it looks spooky. Fog came rolling in. You know what's really scary? This is so off topic, but we're gonna talk about it. There was a SWAT car, and then it got all foggy, and I'm just scared to leave the house a little bit. A little bit. I can't remember if I had said this on a live, but I just want to send out another helpful reminder. Sleep on a silk pillowcase. Everyone. Okay? Bonnet, silk pillowcase. Exceptionally helpful. Do it. You can find some on Amazon for a couple bucks. You can find some on Etsy for a couple bucks. You can find some with designs and patterns. Either way, it's exceptionally important. That's the opening for a hook. Right? That's a hook. That's terrifying. Terrifying. And it's still foggy, and then it immediately got dark. Like, what's going on? Is it the moon? I blame the moon. Yeah. Do y'all have any other questions? If not, I think this is going to be the end of the live. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, the beauty supply the beauty supply store has them for like $4. You can get them anywhere, and they're super, super great to have and so good for your hair because you're diminishing the chances of so much breakage from like cotton pillowcases and stuff. Then plus a bonnet, you're good to go. You're completely secure. For me, bonnets don't stay on my head. They just don't. Bonnets and headbands don't stay on. So having the silk pillowcase is great because in the night my bonnet will fall off. So it's nice to have that other layer to make sure my hair is protected, especially in the cold. But thank you all so much for coming and supporting all of these live shows. It's been such a joy. I've learned a whole lot. I've enjoyed speaking to all of y'all and sharing some tips and tricks and information about my product, which you can order at emmyscare.com. I debated saying www. It feels weird to say that now in 2021, but www.emmyscare.com. And you can order yourself a bottle to protect your hair this winter. I finally found a bonnet that stays on. Yo, yes! Drop the link. Did we talk about microfiber towels versus a t-shirt for drying your hair? I think we did a little bit in one of the lives, but we can go into more in detail. We're adding it to the idea list. Microfiber. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've never used a microfiber towel. I've only never used a t-shirt. So I'm going to do a whole lot of research and test it out because I really only know one side of that versus, which is t-shirt. I think I once had a microfiber one, but it was one that like you were supposed to, it was sort of like a built-in like hat. You know what I mean? And my hair was too big and it didn't fit, so I think I used it just to like hold my ends once, but I don't know. How about doing ACV rinses for locks? We did talk about that in a past one, but I can for sure go into more depth. ACV rinse, in the next round of lives. I think that's a very good topic to go into more detail about. I also have a really funny story. Shout out to Bree because I panic texted Bree about my locks and about doing an apple cider vinegar rinse. So thanks, Bree, for hearing those panicked voice memos. Also, they were voice memos. They weren't texts. I'm just remembering that. So she just heard, she got to hear the panic in my voice, and I'm really sorry. But thank you for helping me, Bree. I'm gonna put baking soda down here too. All right. This was so great. I'm excited. I'm excited for the next round. I'm excited that this went so well. I enjoyed talking to y'all so much. This was so great. I'm so happy. So yeah, get yourself a bottle if you're interested. If you are needing an oil to protect, seal in moisture, aid in scalp health, and potential growth. Get yourself a bottle. I hope you have an incredible day. I hope it's not spooky and foggy where you are. Unless you're into that. It does make for cozy reading vibes, and we are on a booktube channel right now. So maybe I hope that it's foggy and spooky where you are so you can enjoy some reads. But y'all have an absolutely wonderful evening. Thank you so much for everyone who came to all of these lives. I'm so excited to do more and to bring more products to you and talk more about hair. So yeah, thank you. Bye.